but welcome to the show if you're on YouTube. From now on, you can watch all our episodes live on YouTube, and also after the show, you can watch again if you want to see it again, or maybe you missed the show, you can go to YouTube and watch it over there. And we will also, with the email reminders, we're going to start putting the link over there. So if you cannot join the Zoom meeting for some reason, which obviously you did because you're here, or you don't want to be on camera, or you can just watch it on YouTube. That's another way that you can enjoy the show, and we bring value and content every single week. So let's start with something that I've been practicing, and I'm improving this, and I'm doing this for my actually corporate gigs. And it's some kind of I need some audience participation. I don't want to tell you ahead of time what it is, so raise your hand if you would like to participate. Go ahead. Mike is saying hi. Yes. Mike and Gail, yes. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Would you like to be on, Mike? Yes, you just need to unmute yourself. There you go.
I don't care. Whatever works for you.
Oh, very good. It works for me. So you leave yourself unmuted. Okay, I'm going to add you here. Very good. And I need more participants to assist me. I need two more. So Barbara, hey Barbara, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me add you as well. Thank you for joining. And by the way, yes, thank you for joining. And Mark, hello Mark with a cat. Good to see you. And let me bring you in as well. Very good. So we have all of you here. Thank you so much, Barbara. Say hello, Mark. Say hello. And Mike.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, from Atlanta.
Okay, very good. So Barbara, are you joining from Atlanta?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you very much. Happy to have you here. So we're going to do some kind of a polygraph test. And for those of you joining on YouTube, you'll be able to see their faces in a moment. So right now, all I want you to do, the three of you, Mike and Barbara and Mark, go ahead. I want you to bring a small object like a coin or anything that you can hide inside your hand. A piece of paper, maybe a whisker from a cat. Yes, that works. Perfect. Okay, so Mike is ready, Mark is ready, and Barbara are ready. Okay, so here are the rules of the game, okay? You will now have to decide in your head, you don't have to tell me, if you're going to be lying or you're going to be truthful. All right? So decide, because if you're going to be lying, you're going to be lying for the whole experiment. By the way, it's just 2-3 questions, and these are yes or no questions. So it's not like, you have to invent anything. It's just yes or no questions going to be, okay? So you have to decide right now, whatever it is that you said, you stick to it. Give me a thumbs up if you got that. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. And that's the only rule, really. Just stick to whatever you decided, either telling the truth or lying, okay? So let's do this. Go ahead now. I want you to hide your object either in your right fist, your left fist, your right pocket, or left pocket. If you don't have a right pocket or left pocket, you can use your right tushy or your left tushy. You can put it underneath, okay? So either way would work, okay? But don't show us, because Mike, I can see that I can see your position. Yeah, so that's not fair. So the idea is, yeah, no. So what you can do is this. You can hide, you can hide it behind you, and then you can pretend like you're putting it underneath you, or you can pretend as much as you want, but then keep your fists closed or underneath the camera so I cannot see them. Perfect. Now I cannot see anything. I cannot see Mike's hands or Mark's hands or Barbara's hands. Very good. So we're going to do a little warm up so you get used to this, okay? So from now on, you are not allowed to change the position of your object. You have to keep it wherever it is that you put it, you have to keep it there. So I will ask first each of you 2 questions. These are going to be simple questions, and for the first round, I will not be looking at you, so you can practice to put best poker face, okay? Good. Let's do this. Let me actually maybe put also some music, maybe some suspense. Okay.
Next time.
Very good. Can you hear the music there? Is it too loud or you can still hear me?
Mhm.
Okay, good. So let's see here. I'm gonna look to the side. I won't be looking at you, and I will ask each of you a question, okay? So Barbara, we're going to start with you. Think about your answer. Remember, if you decided to lie, you have to lie all the way. Here we go. First question, I'm not looking at you. Is the object in your left side of your body? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is the object in one of your hands? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. And Mike, let's go. Actually, let's go with Mark. Mark, is the object on the left side of your body? Yes or no?
No.
Is the object in one of your hands?
No.
Okay, same as Barbara. And now, Mike, is the object on the left side of your body? Yes or no?
No.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
No.
Okay, is the object in one of your hands? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you answered a little different. So now we start. Now I'm looking at you, observing your body language. You keep the object wherever it was before, okay? Do not move it and continue with the same. If you were lying before, continue lying. If you were telling the truth, continue telling the truth. So let's bring in, first of all, Barbara. All right, so let me bring you right over here. Let's see. Oh, I brought all of you. Hold on. There you go, Barbara, you are in. All right, so I'm going to be observing you, okay? Barbara, here's the question for you. Think about your answer, and if you want, you can pause before you answer, because normally people, when they lie, they have to kind of think about the answer, okay? So if you want, you can pause and fool me that way. So, is the object in your right hand?
No.
Huh. Okay. Barbara, I think that you are actually telling the truth and your object is in your right pocket.
Yes.
Can you show the object? It was in your right pocket, yeah?
The
Wow.
business card.
There you go. With one question, I already got if you were that you were telling the truth and it's in your right pocket. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much, Barbara. We can bring you back to your seat and let's bring in Mark. Okay, Mark. Your object. Let me just look at you for a second. Let me ask you a question. Is the object in your right hand?
No.
Oh, you're with a virtual background. I'm looking, the cat is looking at me like this. All right, you telling the truth as well. And your object is also in your right pocket. Show us the object in your right pocket. 2 out of 2.
Flash drive.
Flash drive, that works. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, 2 out of 2. And now, last but not least, Mike. All right, Mike, are you ready?
Yes.
Question for you. Okay, let's see your poker face. Let me try and zoom in a little bit on you. There you go. Okay. Is the object in your left hand?
No.
Oh, notice how he paused. He had to breathe in and breathe out. That tells me that you were trying to fool me here, and you are also telling the truth, and your object is in your right hand. Is that correct? No. Oh my God. Oh. So your object is in your left pocket?
No.
Oh, where
Maybe
is
I
your
misunderstood your. I probably messed you up. Your first question was with the object in my left hand, correct?
No, my first question was if the object was in the left side of your body.
Yes.
And you said no. Okay, all right.
I said no. Sorry.
It's Mike, that's okay. You know, you are live on Zoom and so many people are watching you all over the world. So I cannot blame you. You know, it's a little
Yeah, right.
nerve-wracking. Okay, so I'll take it as even. We got it. We got it. All right, Mike.
All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So that was a little warm up for what's coming up. Yeah, I'm happy it worked. 2 out of 3. I would say 3 out of 3. It's pretty good. Well, I have for you, I'm ready to introduce our guests tonight. And I had the honor to be with them on a few cruises. I actually, you know, and it doesn't happen now a lot to people unless you live in a neighborhood, like in a big city where people walk in the street, that you walk in the street and suddenly you meet friends, people that you know. So with them, it was in different cities in the world, like in Europe, in Mykonos, in Asia. Suddenly it's like, hey, what's up, guys? Like suddenly we meet each other, you know, out of the blue, because these people, I mean, our next entertainers, they travel all over the world. Really, now obviously less, but they've been doing a lot of shows. So let me tell you a bit about this husband and wife duo. Have traveled to over 80 different countries, performing their magic from Las Vegas to Macau. On TV, they were featured on Penn and Teller, Full House, and were the grand prize winners on Sci-Fi's Wizard World. Direct from Las Vegas, please welcome Illusionists Kyle and Mistie Knight. Welcome, guys. You have to unmute yourself.
Oh, unmute. All right. There, now can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Kyle Knight, and this is my partner in crime, but more importantly, my better half, Mistie.
Hello, guys. Thanks for being here with us.
We'd like to start things off by letting you know we know what you're thinking. You're thinking magic isn't real. It's all tricks, misdirection, illusions, and well, you might be right. But tonight we're going to show you that get between those reality and illusion right now.
So why don't we start with what's real? That is a real cotton handkerchief. This is a real pair of scissors. And if you watch closely, you'll know for certain that that handkerchief is being cut into 2 separate pieces. Now, I know that you can see that for yourself. We all can. We all know that this is reality. But you know what? Kyle and I think reality is a little overrated. We'd rather show you something impossible.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we are also going to be very interactive. We're going to be getting some help from you. In fact, I think we need to get some help from one of you right now. Mark Robacek, I can't help but miss you with that big kitten staring right at me. Do me a favor, and let's have the host unmute you. And then you're going to help us with this next one. Thank you, Mark. Now, Kyle's been performing magic for over 30 years, and in that time, he's learned his way around a deck of cards. So by now we know he knows all kinds of crazy sleight of hand, and that means that you should trust me when I say that you should not trust him at all, especially with cards. So that's why I'm going to be on your side. It'll be my responsibility to make sure that we all keep him as fair as possible. Starting with the selection of the card, that is going to come down to Mark.
Mark, there's 52 different cards inside a deck. Hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. It goes all the way ace through king. Your choice. Give us any card, and that's the one we're going to use today.
Say it out loud.
Yep, out loud.
All right, the 10 of diamond.
The 10 of diamonds, good choice. We're looking for the 10 of diamonds inside the pack. There should only be one 10 of diamonds, and there it is, the 10 of diamonds.
Now, Mark, I want you to be certain this is the only card like it in the world. So that's why we're going to write your name across the front of it.
M-A-R-K, the only 10 of diamonds in the entire world with Mark written across the front.
Now, Kyle's going to take Mark's card and then lose it in the middle of the deck.
About halfway down, very slow, very fair, just like that.
Now, if anything tricky was going to happen, this is the moment where it would be. So you've got all eyes on you. That means no cuts, no palming, no sleight of hand. Place the cards into the box very slowly. And once you've done that, we're going to take it a step further. Make this even more difficult by adding these rubber bands. We're going to wrap each one of those around the box, locking Mark's card inside. There's another. And one more.
Oops, dropped it.
There you go. Well, we can do better than that, right, Mark? Take this piece of foil, wrap that around the box as well. you can place everything inside of this empty paper bag. And just for good measure, I want you to staple it shut. Perfect. Now this is where it gets interesting.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, she tried to make this as fair as possible. Mark, you selected the card. We signed your name on it. It went undeniably back in the middle of the deck, inside the box, wrapped with rubber bands, wrapped with aluminum foil. All that would make this impossible.
Check that out.
One card skewered through. It couldn't possibly be the 10 of diamonds of
With
Mark.
Mark.
Right on the front, right there. Yes. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks for helping, Mark. Appreciate it.
All right. Right now, it's time for a little bit of trivia. Here's your question. What world-famous, record-selling toy was originally developed as a teaching aid for architects?
Any guesses?
Anybody have any guesses? It is indeed the Rubik's Cube. Some 500 million of these have been produced worldwide, which a lot of you have had one of these at some point or the other. Now, obviously, the object of the cube is to make all the sides match, but even after a few twists and turns, it becomes much, much more difficult. Misty has one as well. We're gonna
mix these up, and we're gonna have somebody in the audience. I think Bruce Gold can help us with this one. You can tell us when to stop, Bruce. Easy job. Whenever you're ready.
And stop.
Okay.
Right there. All right, very good. I've got two mixed up now. One's a little bit going to be harder than the other, but it's your choice. Would you like to do the high one or the low one? It's up to you.
Hi.
The harder one. Okay, thank you so much for that. Yes. Also, this little eye mask right here, a blindfold, sleeping mask. I'm going to show that. You can't see through it in any way. Totally opaque. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this one's called the Rubik's Cube Challenge.
Now, what Kyle's doing right now is actually very important because he's studying each side of that cube, paying close attention to the exact color patterns, and then attempting to lock those images in his mind. Now, the crazy thing is, there's over 43 quintillion different possible configurations for how that cube could be mixed up. That's a real number, and that's a real fact. And that means there's no way he could know how it would end up when you chose where to stop.
I'm ready. Here we go.
This is where it gets a little crazy. He's got the blindfold on now. And he's using those mental pictures that he just created to help him solve the cube. But he's using more than that. And I'm going to tell you exactly how he's doing it. The answer is really simple. It all comes down to algorithms. Now, what's an algorithm? It's basically a sequence of moves like a mathematical formula, where step by step, each sequence leads to another, and yet another. And if all of these sequences are followed precisely, they will take him down a direct path to solving that cube. But because it is so precise, that also means that if he misses even one move, he would have to backtrack and start the entire thing over again from the beginning. So obviously something like this requires an immense amount of memory and concentration. So the closer he gets to solving, the quieter I'll get for his sake. But keep this in mind, guys. Solving a cube this fast, that alone is amazing. But solving a cube this fast, one that you helped us mix up while wearing a blindfold, that is magic.
Hard sequence, but I think getting close. Oh, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I've got it. Yes. No, don't laugh. I see you laughing out there. I wasn't trying to solve the cube. Anybody can solve the cube.
Oh, you're making it look like that one.
Possible. I was trying to match the cube to this one. Check it
Oh
out,
my
guys.
gosh.
Every single spot on that side, a perfect match, but not just that side. That side. That side. That side, every single side. Thank you. But for those of you who really want to see it solved, I'll do that part with my eyes closed simultaneously, just
Boom.
like that.
Both solved. That just happened. One more time.
Thank you. Yeah. Don't applaud too much. That just means I had no childhood. So yeah.
Thanks for helping, Bruce. All right, and we've got one more piece to share with you, and this is one that's become kind of a fun signature piece for us lately because it really dives into something that, if you think about it, is something that we could fix. What if you could capture magic in time? Capture that feeling, that moment. That's what we're gonna do here today.
Little silver tray. I'm gonna place this tray on top of this pole. I also have a little glass jar. Check this out. Empty glass jar. Watch carefully. Perfect. I've got a cork. We can cork this up.
Now, we're gonna place that there. Valerie, would you mind helping us with this one? You got an easy job.
Isolated in space. Valerie, I want you to imagine what could fit inside that little glass jar. Maybe some marbles, maybe a golf ball, maybe dice. I've got about 40 different objects written on these cards here. I'm gonna shuffle through them, Valerie. You just say stop anywhere you'd like. It's your free choice. Wherever you stop, that's where I'll stop. Now, you kind of caught me between two. I've got a high pack and a low pack, Valerie. Would you like to use the high pack or the low pack? It's up to you.
The high pack.
The high pack, all right. If you would have had the low pack, we would have had a lipstick, but you wanted the high pack. So today on the high pack, we have a golf ball. I want you to visualize a golf ball. Imagine a golf ball. Think of a golf ball. Time for some theatrics. Golf ball. Check this out. Everybody, listen.
Oh my goodness.
There's something inside there. Couldn't be, right? Let me pull this off. Because I do believe we have a golf ball, yes! But that's not the amazing part. This is the amazing part.
Oh
You know
my
what that means? The mouth of that glass jar is too small for the ball to fit through it. That means it had to have appeared inside the jar at the moment that Valerie chose it, which is why this is an impossible object, and it is also magic captured in time.
Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Amazing. Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it, everybody.
Great, great.
Thank you. Thank you. Please do stay with me. We have. Don't go away. Don't go away. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. Hey, you know, a lot of people are wondering probably, oh, you guys, hold on one second. Let me bring you back. And there you go. Okay, that's good. So a lot of people are wondering, you know, how is it to be a couple? Because you guys are a real couple in real life and also partners.
If we can call this real life.
Can you tell us first, how did you guys meet?
Go ahead. We met like
It's a long
time ago.
We actually met in 2002, and we met on a cruise out of New Orleans, actually. I'm from Mississippi originally, and Kyle was actually performing on the cruise, had a much different show back then, and I didn't get to see it. But he got mad at me because I didn't go to the show. But we ended up keeping in touch for almost a year. I came to visit him in Vegas and canceled my flight home, and we've been together ever since.
Wow, this is great. And is Misty your real name?
Yeah, people think it's a stage name.
Now she is Misty Knight, which could be a stage name or like a exotic dancer name or something like that.
It's my real name.
It's her real name, though, Misty Knight. Yes.
So tell me, you know, normally, you know, a couple, you know, each one has different functions that they do, and also as partners in business, because that's what you are. It's a business, it's show business. So who does what in the business and at home?
Misty does everything, and then I do what I'm told. So.
Okay. And my answer for that is a little different. I handle all the business aspects, all the bookings, all the travel. Well, used to be travel. Now all the business aspects with virtual. And Kyle's actually quite creative. He's actively involved in creating new routines, and he's also a builder. He built a lot of the illusions that we would perform in stage shows. So we definitely each have roles that we play.
Yeah, I saw you guys perform like big time illusions. Like for those of you who don't know, you know, the illusions are these big boxes or rings or fire, you know, when they make tigers appear. And I mean, I know that, yeah, I know you don't work with animals, but you make Misty appear or disappear and vice versa. So these are big illusions, and each one of these illusions, they can cost like $20,000. I mean, it's very expensive stuff, huh? Is that correct?
We do have those illusions. We have, I think our favorite one is whenever he cuts me in half and we do it surrounded. We have somebody holding me down by my neck and my ankles and people all around us. So it's very interactive even with the illusions. But most of our shows have been fitting into a suitcase the last few years and now all virtual.
And how do you like it?
I like the virtual shows, actually. I don't mind it at all. We get to, there's a little disconnect between the audience and, you don't actually hear the applause like you would in a theater, but I can see everybody's face. Everybody gets a front row seat. So, I do miss a little bit of the live show stuff, but
There's
this is
advantages to both, though. We do appreciate the fact that we were performing shows for a group in Japan and then a group in Australia in the same day. So we didn't even have to travel, and it's a fun new way to share magic.
Yeah, no, it is great, and you can do it in flip flops or like Kyle is not even wearing. He's not even wearing
I'm
pants
not even
right
wearing
now.
pants right now, so it's okay. Yes.
Good. Yeah, I'm happy that you enjoyed, and yeah, and less travel, staying at home, and kicking it through this new medium.
We have 2 puppies now. We were never able to have puppies, and now we've got lots of little fur babies because of this new world that we're in. So it's a good thing too.
Yeah, well, there's, we always have to try to find a way to make it work and to make it fun and to make it better. And that's exactly what many of us here did, and definitely both of you did. And I'm sure now you don't have to schlep. By the way, when I started with magic, you have to decide what you want to do, if you're going to do more parlor, close-up, mentalism, illusionism. And being an illusionist never, ever crossed my mind, just because I knew that I don't want to be, in a way, it's a moving company, because you just do like 10 to 1 hour on stage, and then you have like half a day of, taking things off the truck and putting it back on the truck and all.
I don't do that. They have to have people to do that.
You're fancy. You're fancy.
But yeah.
He said you're fancy.
I guess so.
Yeah. Well, back where I was from, in Israel, it was a one-man show. So you had to like rent a truck and bring the illusion, and you had somebody to help you. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Hey guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And if people want to find more about you, maybe book you for a show, actually we're going to put on the chat your website, okay? And is just repeat that, please.
Nightmagic.com, spelled Knight. And there's a page there that tells you all about the virtual shows and the different kinds that we offer. We do where we teach magic, we have a workshop, and we have shows like what you saw now with all the interaction. So we hopefully can share some magic with your group.
Great, definitely. Hey, thank you for joining. People really love it. I see the chat is on fire. So that's good. That's good. I enjoyed. Thank you, guys. Till next time. Bye-bye. All right, that was fun. It was a fun show. Did you enjoy it? Yes, let's see your beautiful faces. There you go. Thank you. I see you are having fun there. All right, now it's the time I've been waiting for. I want to open this bottle of wine. I don't know about you. So we have Lauren joining me from Los Angeles. How you doing, Lauren?
Hi, Alan. I'm doing great. Even better now. That was such a fun magic show. I haven't seen anything like that in such a long time.
Yeah, it was fun. Hey, every week it's because you didn't catch the show up until now. It's week 21, I think. So every week we have different entertainers. They're really amazing. We have comedians, we have magicians. We even had you saw the speed painter last week. Randall, it was amazing. Really, people are talking about it. So yeah, we love our entertainers. So what do you have for us today?
Okay, yes. Well, hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be back here again this week for our happy hour. And we're doing a tasting. Hopefully you guys have your wines or your drinks. I know Barbara's got some wine. Go, Barbara. I heard that in the beginning. So yes, we have the Pinot Noir today. Last week, I told you a little bit about my company, Scout and Cellar, and how our clean crafted wines are a healthier option when you're drinking wine. And we tried that rosé, that crisp, fruity Californian rosé, and Alan You said you finished the whole bottle. Did you share it with anybody else?
Yes, actually,
I think,
so I told my neighbors because my wife doesn't drink much. She's ready to pop. She's super pregnant. So I told, and by the way, if there's a neighbor here, is Carl here? I don't know if Carl is here, but I told Carl Guerra. He was also on the show. He's a comedian. He happens to be my neighbor. So I told him, hey, after the show, bring, let's drink some wine. So tonight also, I have some neighbors waiting in my backyard already.
good, good. Yeah, this week we're featuring this 2018 Fieldhouse Pinot Noir. It's from California as well. And I am going to teach you how to mindfully drink. Now, Alan, I know you probably will like to know about this because you're a mentalist. So you like things that have to do with your mind, right?
Yes, everything that has to do with the
Yes.
mind, it's all about me.
Okay, well, so what I mean by mindful drinking is just really to stop and appreciate what is in your glass. So we're going to do that with a method using the four S's. Okay, you're getting your bottle open. That's fine. If you have it, the best glass for a Pinot Noir is a large, round, bell-shaped glass. It's important to get all those delicate aromas of that Pinot Noir. Perfect. You already know. And second, it's good to have a stem, and that is good for the swirling. So we'll get to that for the second S. All right, so while you are pouring, perfect, just a little bit, not too much, because we're going to be analyzing it. And we're going to use the first S. The first S is C. And I have a white piece of paper here because it's good to kind of hold up your wine to a white background so you can really see clearly the wine. So what are we looking for? We're looking for whether you can see through the wine, whether it's pretty clear or whether it is pretty opaque and hard to see through. So this wine is it's kind of, but it is a little dark. So that's going to kind of give you a idea of the body of the wine. If it's see-through, it's going to be more light-bodied, and if it's more opaque, it's going to be heavier bodied. And all right, so second thing you're going to look for is color. We know we have a Pinot Noir here. Typically, you're going to have a color that's more brick, more rust, as opposed to like a bright red or a bright purple. So that's what I'm seeing here. You seeing that too?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of,
Okay.
And by the way, Pinot Noir is my favorite type of wine, huh?
Oh, good. Well, good. So exactly. Maybe, people don't know what their favorite type of wine is. So this is a good way to discover it. All right. So the second S is smell. And this is my favorite. It is, to me, the most important because you're really going to get those delicious aromas coming through. First, what you want to do, give it a little swirl. I'm sure a lot of people know. You know what it does when you give it a swirl, Alan?
Well, I don't know, but it
Just
moves and I'm really afraid it's going to fall on my keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Careful, careful. It's just going to bring oxygen into it and really make those aromas pop. So you're going to just dive right into it, stick your nose in, give it a good smell. We're not tasting it yet. We're just smelling it. This
Oh,
is very important.
sorry.
Mindful drinking.
I'm sorry, do I need to spit?
Okay, so we're just smelling it. We want to
Couldn't wait.
know, what are you smelling? Are you smelling fruit right away? Are you smelling earthy right away? Pinot Noir is notoriously going to have some spiciness, some red berries. Are you getting any of those notes?
I'm getting wine.
You're getting
And
wine?
well, you know what? Also, I feel no, for real now. I feel because the more of the alcohol because I just opened it, so I think maybe I need to let it rest a little bit. But
Yeah, swirl it a little more. Maybe you just don't stick your nose so far in. But yeah, with the Pinot Noir, you're going to get some cherry, a little bit of raspberry in here, finished off with an exotic spice. All right, now the third S, we're moving on to sip. So now we get to taste it, and we get to see if our predictions from seeing it and smelling it are going to come true. Is it going to be the body type we think? Is it going to taste like what we smell? So
right,
bottoms up.
bottoms up. Let's do it.
You can close your eyes, see how it feels on your mouth. This one, I'm getting a lot of wetness. It is light, medium bodied, and it's making my
Wow.
tongue tingle a little bit. That's a little bit of the tannins. Pinot Noir is lower tannins than most red wines, but this one's a little bit medium. I think everything's
I was
like
about to
medium
say
here.
the tingling. I was about to say, it tingles on my tongue, and now I feel the warm coming down. The first zip, you feel it like warm. I love it.
Definitely deserves another sip. And the fourth S, just putting all these together, you're gonna size it up, see if you like the wine. Do you like how it smells? Do you like how it tastes? And if you do or you don't, it's just a personal preference, but now you'll know what kind of wines you like, whether you're trying new ones or you're sticking with, your go-to wine. Now you're enjoying it a little bit better and you're appreciating it for what is inside.
I'm loving it. It's
And
actually really good. I put, by the way, the website for those of you who are interested about Scott and Cellar, amazing wines. You have also the QR code. You can scan the QR code and go directly to the website. And let me tell you a little bit. Last week, honestly, I had one neighbor. I gave him one glass, and I finished the rest. I finished the whole bottle. And I'm not a big drinker. We drink at home only. We open a bottle only when we have visits, and definitely on Wednesday I don't drink normally, but I drank the whole bottle. It did make me tipsy, which I really enjoyed. I have to admit.
that means
But
it's doing its job.
the next day, I had a meeting at 7 a.m. 7
Wow.
a.m. And you know what? I felt great. I mean, I was tired because I went to sleep late and I woke up at 7, and an entertainer doesn't wake up so early. So that has nothing to do with the wine. But I had zero hangover, no headaches, no nothing. So it was really super light. So that's something I really enjoyed. And hopefully it's the same with this one, because I have another meeting at 7 tomorrow.
That is amazing. Remember, that had like less than 1 gram of sugar in it. This bottle also has less than 1 gram of sugar in the whole bottle. The best thing about this is if you are trying new wines, if you are being adventurous, our company offers the satisfaction, and you don't like what you tried, we're gonna make it right. Oh, I think I froze a little bit. Okay, we're gonna make it right and give you your money back or give you a different bottle to try. Where else can you say that they'll do that for you? So it's giving you the chance to explore new wines, give it to a friend. We also offer gift cards. So share this with your friends and family and give the gift of clean
Sure.
wine.
So let me see if I understand. So if I order the wine, I try it and I don't like it, and I call and say, hey, it was okay, but it wasn't what I was expecting, you guys are going to give me the money back?
No, you just tell me. You just say, Lauren, I tried this wine. Because I'll check in on you. I'll say how you liking the wines that you got. And you say, I didn't really like this bottle. It wasn't what I thought it would be. And yeah, we'll go ahead and credit you back to your account so you can try something that you do like.
Oh, that's great. And you know what? We want to give a bottle of wine every week. So today we are going to
Yes.
give out Field House. That's the name of this Pinot Noir. Okay? Or you can maybe choose a different
Yeah.
one. But in order to win it,
Yeah.
we're going to play a game. Okay?
Oh,
Are you
yes.
ready? So we're going to do a treasure hunt at home. That's right, treasure hunt at home. So here's the game. Be ready, because in a moment we're going to tell you what you need to find in your home. And the first person to bring it and show it and unmute themselves and say, here, I have it, and show it to us, the first person to do that wins the bottle of wine. You ready? Okay, so Lauren, what do they have to find today?
Today, what about a wine opener?
Why not? No. Wait. Pause. No. Everybody
Let's
has
do
a wine
it.
opener. We need to do something. Not everybody has easy. Wine
gotta be
opener is going to
hard.
take a second. You know what? We have sophisticated audience. So I'm going to say the first person that can bring a cassette tape wins the bottle of wine. Go.
Oh, that's going to be a hard one. You know what? I actually just found a VHS tape in my house the other day. What were the chances of that?
All right. So who brought it?
Wait,
Who brought it?
Someone's got one.
Cassette tape. There we go. Sharon. I saw Sharon.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I saw Sharon.
Oh
first one brought it. Okay, and what cassette tape? Oh, Barbara also brought one, and Valerie. Everybody has a cassette tape. But the first person I saw was
think
Sharon.
had it first.
I think she had it first. So Sharon, you almost disappeared with the virtual background. And can you tell us what's in that tape? Do you remember what you have there? You can unmute yourself, by the way.
This is a Phil Collins. It's a Phil Collins, but seriously, cassette. I have nothing to play the cassette with anymore, but here's the cassette.
Yeah. But you keep it there.
That is awesome.
All right. Sharon, so you won the battle. Do me a favor, and in the chat, you can either email me or in the chat, but do it to my production assistant, where it says production assistant. Send a message directly to her with your address, or to Lauren. Lauren is also there. Lauren, are you under Lauren?
I am in the chat, yes.
Okay, so you can send it directly in the chat to Lauren, your address and your phone number, and she will be taking care of it. All right, that was fun.
Okay. That
So
was.
Yeah, great. Thank you. So every week you can win a bottle of wine. We'll do a treasure hunt at home with different difficult objects. You said
I
a
gotta
bottle
get
of
you
wine.
guys to try this wine.
Yeah, let's. You should, because I'm really enjoying this. By the way, it's really good. And I know that Ryan is like, "Where is my bottle of wine?" And Ryan, you get it next week. I cannot promise, but I sure hope so, because I want you to enjoy this. It's really, really good.
Yes.
So here's the website right there. Go ahead.
It looks delicious.
It is delicious.
I have a good substitute here going today, but next week I'll get my wine, and I'm sure I'll toast right along with you.
All right. And Ryan, since you're here and the three of us are here, let's play. What are we playing now?
It's time for our game show. All right. Now, we're playing favorite game. It's called Two Lies and a Truth, also known as the Liars Club. And what the point of the game is, we're going to give you a word, a very obscure word, a word that you've probably never used or heard of in your entire life. And we each are going to give you a definition of that word, and it is your job to decide who is telling the truth and who is full of it. So warm up your lie-ometers, because we are going to give you the word of the day. Alan, why don't you please give us the word of today?
There you go. It's salpinx.
Salpinx.
You're not allowed to Google it. You're not allowed to Google it, okay?
Yeah, there are rules here, and Googling will disqualify you. We are completely honor system based, so do not do that.
All right, Ryan, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first, because I know what this word means. And, here in Vegas, we don't do a lot of gardening or anything, but I do have a small garden at my house. And in the garden, you find little critters and things. And I was very surprised, because we had planted a certain species of plant that really thrives in a salty kind of oil. So this is what you call a salpinx, is a species of plant that survives and thrives in a salt-based soil. A salpinx species. So most of the plants wouldn't do so well with such a high concentration of salt. So it's very specific, but they're very beautiful, very nice. They blossom and they grow. And
forget it.
They're nice. Oh, come on, man! I had a good groove going here with that.
We
All
did
right.
not believe a word you're just saying. Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
Continue.
everyone believes me.
Okay, all right. Everybody believes
That was
it.
really convincing.
Yeah.
Really convincing.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead then.
But-
Lauren, what say
Yeah.
you?
It was convincing, but that's not exactly what a salpinx is. A salpinx is actually another name for your fallopian tubes, and it's interesting because the word, you know what those are? Yeah,
The
so it
fallopian
originated
tubes?
from it originated from Greek word for trumpet, because a fallopian tube kind of looks like a trumpet, and so that's what a salpinx is.
Okay, so fallopian tube. All right. Come on, really? You want people to believe that? Species that live in salty soil, fallopian
I didn't make
tubes.
up.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you. This word originated from Spain, but not from Spanish, okay? But from País Vasco, from the Basque country, which is part of Spain, but it's in the north. I've been there, beautiful. They speak a different language. It's like a Spanish, but different. As you know, sal means salt, okay? And this is the way they said, pass me the salt shaker would be, pues, pásame el salpinks. So, and from there, it's a really ancient world, and from there, it's took for the Anglos, they used that word as well. And we have it as part of the dictionary. Nobody uses it anymore, but that's what it is. Basically, it's a way to say salt shaker. Very simple, not complicated. That's what it is.
Salt shaker. From
Yeah, salt shaker.
the ancient times, huh?
Yes, that's what it is. All right, so let's see what you guys think. Let's launch the poll here, and let's get this going. All right, so everybody go ahead and vote. Very good. We have people voting. This is great. So we have 11 out of 18 voted already. And wow, look at this audience. First of all, nobody believes me with the salt shaker, which is most common sense. I got 0 votes. Wow.
0 for your ancient salt shaker? Wow.
What a reputation I'm getting. What a reputation. That's not fair. Okay.
I can't see the poll, so tell me how many.
All right, I will end the poll. I'm just waiting. We have 72% voted, so some of you did not vote. So go ahead, vote. Maybe some of you just went to bed. All right, let's see here. End poll, and let's share it right now. So there you go. According to you, wow, 4 people voted for you, Ryan, and then nine voted for Lauren with the fallopian tube, and nobody voted for me. Nobody believed me. Oh, I guess I need more wine. All right, so on the count of 3, the person that was telling the truth is going to raise their hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right.
Really?
You did not expect that, no, Ryan?
No, I did not, and I had no clue.
Yeah,
I really thought I was right. Yeah. Good job, Lauren. Okay.
Why would you know
right,
a different way to say fallopian tubes?
Yeah. Why would I know that?
Exactly.
You learn something every day. This is great.
Every day. All right. Well, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us. It was fun. I'm loving this wine. It's really, it's very smooth, I have to tell. Very, very smooth. I'm enjoying every moment of this. So I'm going to finish the bottle later if nobody comes to help me with this. Okay?
Great. I'm so
Thank
glad.
you. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Lauren.
All right. Ryan.
Right.
Now we've been waiting. We have here people waiting, especially to hear you play. So what do you have prepared for us today?
Well, we're getting close to the top of the hour, as we always do, pushing the limit here. I have a plane to catch, so we're not going to drag this one out too much. I'm going down to San Diego.
Oh,
San Diego, California, one of my favorite spots. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got an email this week from somebody making a request, and they wanted to hear a wonderful classic song. Not classical, but just a very popular song from decades ago from the movie and, of course, from the Broadway play Annie. It's called Tomorrow, the very famous Tomorrow. I don't know if I heard someone take a breath. Who was that? That was
great. So, somebody took a breath. So Ryan is going to play Tomorrow today.
It's going to be played today, and I've been working on it just the last few days only, so it's really a great song, and I hope you enjoy it. And then we're going to finish up with some Blues Brothers music, a really hot, kind of a shuffle blues song called Flip, Flop, and Fly. So let's try it.
All right.
Yeah, why not? Not bad today. It might even be better tomorrow, but that was tomorrow. Thank you very much. Leave you tonight here with a wonderful song from the Blues Brothers series called Flip, Flop, and Fly. Oh, when I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. Oh, when I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. I'm gonna rock away, rock her right out of here. Oh, when I get a lonesome, I pick up a telephone. Oh, when I get a lonesome, I pick up a telephone. I'm gonna call my baby, tell her I'm on the way back home. I said flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. But don't ever leave me. Don't ever say goodbye. Oh, there goes my baby, flashing a new go-to. Oh, there goes my baby, flashing a new go-to. Well, she's so small, she can model in a payphone booth. Well, give me one last kiss and make it last a long, long time. Give me one last kiss and make it last a long, long time. Oh, give me one last kiss and make me feel it in my head like wine. ever leave me. Don't ever say goodbye. Like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stone. I like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stone. I got so many women, I don't know which way to jump. I say flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Don't ever leave me. Don't ever say goodbye. All right, Alan.
Okay, well, wonderful. Thank you so much, River, for joining. As always, you can sign up for the next show on our website, alanchamo.com/happy hour. And next week, we have a comedy stuntman, Matt Baker. First time we have a comedy stuntman. That's new. That's cool. So I hope to see you there. Ryan, thank you for joining us. As always, see you next week. Take it from here.
Thank you very much, Alan. All right.
Recording stopped.